Hello, I'm meteorologist James Gilbert, and as a meteorologist we talk a lot about air. Air is matter, and it has a certain pressure, and it's very important to understand exactly how it works in order to help forecast the weather and know more about the physics of the atmosphere. So let's get right to it. Couple of bottles here, one is different than the other. We've got some water, and we've got a water balloon, typical water balloon. The goal is to try to get a water balloon into this bottle. Well, if you try to just stick it in there, it's a lot harder than it sounds. Maybe you could squeeze the bottom and force it in that way. Well, before I explode this all over myself, let's try a different way. Now, that's obviously not going to work. We have a regular balloon here that we can fill up with water, but let's see what happens when we fill it up with air. Regular balloon, it's sealed up and expands nicely. The air inside is able to push out on the ambient atmosphere outside. Now, if we put it into this bottle and then we seal it up, let's see what happens. What we're doing is we're putting a completely tight seal. Oh, got to be careful here. Doing this outside because it's a beautiful day. Figured do it in the backyard. Why not? On the picnic table. Not moving at all. What's happening is the air on the inside is pushing right back up against the outside of the balloon. So it's a completely tight seal. Now let's try it with this water bottle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the balloon wrapped around the top, like so you can see the top there. And I'm going to blow up. See that? The big difference is this hole right here. Earlier I cut a hole in the bottom, and now what this allows the balloon to do is expand, and the air that's coming out of my mouth is filling up the balloon and taking up that space because it's allowed to, because the air can exit and move out of the bottle. And you can tell, you can hear the air coming out of this. In fact, you could probably push this bottle with the air that's getting forced out of this hole. See that? Now what we're going to do is we're going to trap air inside the balloon by covering the hole with our finger. See that? So now the balloon is suspended. The hole is open right here. You can even stick your finger in there, and the balloon is holding onto the air on the inside. So this is a completely sealed container, and the air is just sitting in the balloon as it expanded because it's trying to find equilibrium, basically, because air is a mass. Now you can let your finger go and see how the air rushes right back into that hole to find that equilibrium and then push the balloon back to where it's supposed to be. We're going to suck out of the bottle and watch the balloon expand to try to make up for that air. So remember, this is an open hole here. So if I put my mouth on this and suck in air, I'm going to remove the air from inside the bottle, and the balloon should expand. See that? So the outside air tries to get that equilibrium inside the bottle by filling in the balloon. Pretty neat, right? Science. Now we're going to see, hopefully you kind of see where we're going with this. What we're going to do is we're going to fill this up with water now once we plug this hole. Plug the hole, fill it up with water. And now we're going to have a water balloon inside the bottle. So you can start to see the water fill up. Now, if you let go of your finger, trust me, this has happened to me a couple of times, water's going to explode everywhere. Much more dense than air. They're both matter, but I can now... Oh! Okay. Because the air is going to rush back in and then just push the water right through the top as it finds that equilibrium. So what we're going to do is we're going to seal the hole at the very top with our finger. This is important. Seal it up, then you can let go, and now you can wrap it around like so, and you have a water balloon in a bottle. Pretty amazing, right? That's science for you. That teaches you about the density of air, and that air is matter. So there you go. Try it at home, and thanks for watching.